Hey guys, it's me, Lewis, and today I'll be reviewing Constantine #1, written by Jeff Lemire and Ryan Fawkes, and drawn by Renato Guides. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the character, John Constantine, he's a man who is cursed, or blessed, with eternal life. He travels around the world and hunts demons and otherworldly beings. He was previously under the title Hellblazer in the brand Vertigo, which is a branch of DC Comics. But now he's changed universes and is here for us today in the New 52. Okay, without further ado, let's hop right in. As we begin, we see our hero, John Constantine, in New York City, where he is walking somewhere and thinking about magic and how it works.
Don't forget about Green Lantern.
Ah, yes, thank you, David. As he walks, we see the Green Lantern fly past him, which I think is a pretty cool way to remind us what universe he's in. He arrives at a store called Dottie's Pets and is greeted outside by a man named Chris, who is complaining about seeing things. As they enter, they go down to a room where Chris starts mumbling about something called Crichton's Compass, which is broken into 3 pieces and apparently a pretty big deal, which John wants to find before anybody else can. Chris uses his visions to mark on a map where the 3 pieces are, and then he just passes out. We then see John and Chris on a plane, headed to the first piece of the compass in Norway. On the plane, one of the stewardesses hands John a glass of whiskey, but she poisoned it in hopes of killing him. He fakes sick and goes to the bathroom, where he shoves the stewardess inside with him and locks the door. In the bathroom, we find out that the stewardess works for the Cult of the Cold Flame. She tries to put a hex on him, but John's too quick for her and counters it, causing her to burst into flames and die. John returns to his seat, where Chris is just about to drink the whiskey. Luckily, he's stopped by John. In Norway, John and Chris are taking a taxi to their first destination, a hotel of ice. Now, on page 11, panel 2, as John and Chris walk into the hotel, there is no denying that John looks uncannily similar to another DC Comics hero, Rorschach from The Watchmen. Anyway, they go into the chapel looking for the needle of the compass. He breaks a candle holder and pulls a needle out of the fire. Just as John grabs the needle, Chris starts having painful visions again and saying that Sargon the Sorceress is here. John starts thinking about the other 4 members of the Cold Flame, Sargon, Zatara, Mr. E, and Tanarak. Just then, Sargon bursts in and traps Chris in a spell that is crushing his body. She demands the needle or she'll kill him. Then, John, without hesitation, teleports out using magic. Sargon is angered by this and tightens Chris's bonds until he explodes. Sargon gets outside and sees 7 John Constantines getting into taxis, obvious use of magic, but she'll never find the real one because he's walking away in the distance. And, as he ends the issue, he apologizes to Chris. This was a very good issue. Many people don't really like this issue because they're used to the Hellblazer John Constantine, but this is not the same guy. You have to think of it as a different universe with different rules. Going in with an open mind is the right way to read this book. This had a great story and great art to go with it. John fits perfectly into the New 52, and I like the way it's going. I'm giving this issue an 8.5 out of 10. Love the issue and can't wait for more.